Hi, and for the very first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chloe. I'm so happy that you're here. Today was my very first day as the newest member of the 5 a.m. club, and let's just say I was not having it. It's too early. At least I have lots of emails to check. So the funny thing is, it's just after 5, and if I want to go to the gym, I don't need to leave the house until 6:15, so I don't really have anything to do. Like, I can do a bit of homework, but I don't have anything due today, and I'm okay with just having like a chill morning, so I'm gonna watch some TV. Okay, that was probably not the best idea because I actually fell asleep. I actually woke up at 5 a.m. and then fell back asleep at 6 a.m. and then woke up at like 7:30. You know, I'm getting up now. I don't have time to go to the gym, but I'm gonna get up, get ready. This is still earlier than I normally get up for class on these days, so. I really feel like I've like wasted my morning. This is just a reminder that, you know, even if you sleep in a little bit, you can still make the most out of your day. Technically, like, thinking about it, I don't know if this makes sense, but because I woke up at 5 and I was awake for an hour and then I slept for an hour, like, if you just move those hours around, it's almost like I just slept until 6. Like, I wanted to wake up at 5 because I wanted this to be a challenge, and I know that waking up at 6 would not be as big of a challenge for me as waking up at 5, but it's okay. I haven't wasted my day. I still have so much time to get ready for class, and I'm just gonna have a good morning. And today is my busier day, but I'm still going to have time to do everything that I wanted to do, except maybe go to the gym, but I'm gonna make sure I get my steps in. Okay, I'm getting ready now. My mom was in town, so I stayed with her at a hotel, so like all my stuff is in this makeup bag still. But isn't this so cute? My sister got it for me in Paris. This is my favorite. This feels very Christmassy, so what do we think? I took way too long doing my makeup, and all of a sudden my super early, so much time morning has become a very rushed, put jeans on and have breakfast morning, so let's do that. And then I think that this is the last that you're gonna hear from me. I'll be back after my classes, and then I'll give you just like an overview of how I feel about my morning, because I'm sure that there's going to be a difference in how I feel about my morning now versus how I'll feel in a few hours, especially with like how tired I am, how refreshed I am with my extra hour of sleep. So I'll be back and I'll talk to you about that. I hope that you had a good morning with me, even though I unfortunately was not as productive as I wanted to be, and if everything works out, here's to a more productive morning tomorrow. I mean, I was awake for an hour before I fell back asleep. After I went to class, I actually ended up being very productive because my first class was cancelled. I was 10 minutes late to my first class, but luckily there was no one there. And so I went and got Starbucks, and then I had a nice little chill morning because I didn't even have time to get breakfast this morning. You wake up at 5 a.m. for what? For what? Nothing. Let me get comfy. Let me get comfy because we're just having a little chat. This is Dennis, by the way. He's my son. Let me just give you like the little rundown of today, okay? So like I mentioned, I woke up, fell back asleep, got up again, I got ready for class, I did my makeup, I got dressed, forgot to get food, and then I walked to class, which I love to do. Today, I got all 10,000 steps in, which I have kind of been struggling with lately, just like having the time to do that. So I was really happy that I got those in. I had a healthy lunch at home, I got ready for the gym and went to my 3rd class. After that class was over, I headed to the gym, and then I came home and I had turkey meatballs. I had some Halo Top ice cream with whipped cream. I have like the healthy ice cream and then whipped cream on it, but it just balances out, I guess. And then now here we are. It's okay, life goes on. Dennis, what will I do? That is the end of day 1. Hopefully tomorrow will be more productive and I'll actually get up on time, but I actually don't have a class until 3 p.m. I'm going to have 8 hours of nothing, apart from the gym. I'm gonna go to the gym before the class, so I'll see you when I wake up. I probably won't be so chipper. Good night. Dennis says bye. Good morning. I'm really tired, and like I think I mentioned yesterday, the first bus to take me to the gym isn't until like 6:20, so I'm going to do some editing on my phone and like maybe scroll TikTok a little bit, but I'm not falling back asleep this time, okay? I'm not falling back asleep. Okay, I'm gonna be editing this video of me doing my makeup on CapCut. Just had to make sure it wasn't like a weird thumbnail. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how I look right now because I don't have my glasses on or my contacts in, but okay, I'll see you guys in a bit. I spent just a little bit too long on my phone. It's 8 now, so I've been awake for 3 hours and I've just been in my room. I feel a little bit silly about that, but I'm gonna get ready and go to the gym now. The makeup is all done. Now I just need to do my hair and get dressed. Here's the fit. Okay, it is 8 a.m. and I'm ready to go to the gym after 3 hours of just like editing and doom scrolling. Welcome to day 2 of me waking up at 5 a.m. This morning I successfully made it all the way without falling asleep. It's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, so I think we're safe now. I do have a class at 3, so I might fall asleep then. I'll give you a little rundown. Basically, I woke up at 5 and I scrolled for like an hour, and then I edited for an hour, and then I scrolled again. So I honestly was awake just lying in bed, not really doing anything from 5 until 8. And while I am proud of doing some editing, I'm also just like disappointed that I didn't just get up, because from 5 until 6 I was feeling pretty good, and then 6 till 7 I was getting kind of sleepy. I almost fell asleep at 7, and then that made it harder to get up, which is why I was going to get up at like 6:30 or 7, and I just felt so tired and groggy that I couldn't, but I hadn't felt that tired when I actually woke up. So that's something that I'm going to try tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get the first bus to the gym, which is at 6:30ish. And I've been doing scrapbooking because it's my boyfriend and I's anniversary on Friday and I'm making him a scrapbook. So that was really fun, but I spent way too long on it, and now I only have an hour and a half until I have to leave for my class, so I'm running out of time a bit because I need to do groceries still. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. I can't believe it. I wanted to do a week, but with my schedule, since I'm going home this weekend, I couldn't borrow a camera. Good morning. As you can probably tell by the natural light in the room, it is way past 5 a.m. It's actually 8:30 right now, and unfortunately, I slept in. I was up not super late, but super late for when you're waking up at 5. And to be honest, I'm gonna be out of the house today from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it just didn't happen. And the point of this video is not to like push yourself beyond your comfort. This is me figuring out if waking up at 5 a.m. would work for me, and so I think that what I've gathered is that it really would not work for me. I do think that 6 a.m. would be sustainable. The whole point that I did 5 a.m. is because I wanted a challenge and I wanted to push myself and to see if I could do something like that. But to be honest, it was really impacting my life. My gym, I couldn't even leave until after 6 anyways. So I think that for me, if I were to start being more of an early bird, I would wake up at 6 and then get the first bus to the gym, and that would be the start of my day. Because my biggest issue was that, well, first of all, I have 4 roommates and I didn't want to wake any of them up. So I wasn't gonna be like puttering about in the kitchen or singing or being super loud or anything, or showering or doing laundry. And it's dark out. There's nothing open, so I couldn't go grocery shopping. I just felt like there was not a lot that I could do. And I think I'm more of a wake up at 6 a.m. type of girl. The whole point of this is just to say that for some people it's just not possible. It just doesn't work. For some people, I'm sure it works amazing, especially if you have a more busy schedule and you live by yourself or with your partner and you can just get up and go to your gym or whatever. But my bus doesn't come until 6:20. I don't have a car. I don't have any other way to get to the gym. I'm not gonna walk at like 5 a.m. So I definitely know that in the future this could maybe be sustainable for me, but right now it's definitely not. And I'm happy that I tried this out. I'm happy that I learned. I am really disappointed that I didn't get to do day 3, but the whole point of this was to live and learn, and I have definitely learned a lot. I am in a huge rush now. Like, I didn't get out of bed until 8 basically, and all I've done is my makeup, and I have to leave the house in like 20 minutes. Anyways, this is all to say that for my first YouTube video, maybe this was a bit of a fail. Maybe my attempt was a bit of a fail, but I'm trying not to see it that way, because I think that every attempt in life is just a learning experience. Like, this video is going to be posted, I'm going to have my first YouTube video, and maybe I'll try again in the future. I would definitely be open to that. Maybe when I'm visiting home for winter break and I have a little more freedom and more buses run. But right now, with my schedule, with how busy I am, I definitely needed that sleep. I intended to wake up at 5 a.m. and I just couldn't. So, I don't know, I think that it's very important to know yourself and know your limits and know when to just say, nope, life has been really hectic, I need 2 extra hours of sleep, or 2.5 or whatever. As much as I could be disappointed about this, I can also be very grateful that today I'm going to have a little bit of extra energy, and I'm also very forgiving of myself. Like, it's okay. You know? Thank you for watching my very first YouTube video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. I don't know if that's like a thing that people do still. If you watch the whole video, comment a camera emoji and let me know if you think that the 5 a.m. club is the right one for you, or if you think you will not be a member like me. Also, I don't really know what kind of videos to post on YouTube. Like, I feel like YouTube and TikTok and all of my social media is just so all over the place, so let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see.